Hey, welcome back on the Good Morning Artesia radio show, and it's time for our weekly visit with CVE, and Raelynn Bean is here. Good morning.
Good morning.
So how was the old annual meeting?
It was good. It was good. We made quorum. We got to have our meeting, and we got all of our bylaw changes passed, and board members reelected, and reports approved, and
so we're good to go for another year.
door prizes handed out. Got it all done.
Yeah, I was a little occupied Saturday morning.
I understand. I know.
Back and forth between baseball and softball and
Right.
T-Mobile.
Yep.
And by the time I finally slowed down, it was like 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night.
I imagine.
You know, we did all the games, including the championship game in the baseball tournament, which was Carlsbad and Santa Teresa.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, there you go.
Pretty good ball game. Carlsbad won
Oh, good.
in that ball game. Artesia baseball took third place. No, consolation championship.
Okay.
And the Artesia softball team won.
Right.
And we were just talking about that
Yes.
walk-off grand slam
Oh,
home
that's
run
awesome.
by Jenna Whitmire.
An 8th grader.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah. She's not the only 8th grader that's hit home runs.
Right. Right.
So it's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
And I noticed yesterday, and looking at the clip, hopefully the clip that you saw was the one that we posted.
Probably, yes.
And they all come off the field. They're celebrating. And Jenna reaches down and picks up the bat in the batter circle and then picks up her bat to take them back into the dugout. So everybody else is celebrating, but she still
Yep.
has the presence of mind to,
Right.
pick up the...
Right.
And we had the softball players. Riley Crandall was here, and I said, and McKaylee Morion and Mackenzie Carlo, and I said, so who's responsible for that? And Riley said, well, that was supposed to be me. She was too busy celebrating.
Right.
So, well, did you get a chance to go to any of the ball games?
I
or
didn't know.
Kind of busy with your event. So.
Yes, absolutely. But it was a gorgeous day on Saturday.
It was.
It was beautiful outside.
Yeah. We were shorthanded, so in the championship game, I was running camera. And I have to tell you, the first few innings, I was having trouble figuring out the zoom on the camera. I was really kind of struggling with it. It was either slow or vroom, vroom. Yeah. I said, there's got to be a way to set this thing. And I finally found the setting, and I got the setting straight.
Good.
And so the last half of the game was much better than the first
A little
half.
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
Oh, I was having trouble with it because I need to catch that. Boom, and it would just zoom in all the way, and I don't want to do that.
Aw.
So, what is next? What's the next? What do we want to talk about next?
Well, so April 11th is Lineman Appreciation Day, so we'll definitely be talking about that more, and maybe I can convince some of those linemen to come in and be on the radio with me. I mean,
we'll ask.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I can convince some of them to come in and just tell you what they do and their experiences and things like that. So that's coming up.
You got the scholarship.
Well, yeah, that too. I'm sorry. I completely forgot about that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, our scholarship applications are due April 15th. And those can be found on our website. If you are a graduating senior, then you can ask your counselor. They should have them. Or you can stop by the office and pick one up. So,
okay.
And it's not just for graduating seniors. That scholarship is for anybody, any CVE member that's wanting to go back to school and get their undergraduate degree. As long as you're going full-time,
okay,
then you're eligible for a scholarship.
Okay. So they could be going to school at any college. It's not specific to a college, right?
Correct. As long as it's an accredited school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't be Bob's College of Learning.
Exactly.
It's got to be an accredited college, which is where I got my degree.
Oh, okay. All right, great.
Bob's College of Learning.
Well, and it used to be restricted to just New Mexico schools, and then several years ago, the board changed that to open it up to any accredited school.
Okay. So if they're going to Texas Tech or Lubbock Christian or anything like that, they can they can use the scholarship.
Absolutely. We had one girl just graduate from UCLA, so
pretty exciting.
We have them all over. We have some going to ASU and Oklahoma State.
That's pretty exciting.
Yes, we've got them all over.
Good.
So
Do you have any job openings out at CVE?
We do.
Okay.
We've got 5.
What?
5 job openings right now. So
Okay.
we have an apprentice lineman. We have a warehouse assistant. We have an engineering tech. We have a human resource specialist, and we've got a member services representative.
Okay.
So that's
Indoors, outdoors?
indoors, outdoors, all over the place at the co-op. We've got job openings. So
Okay.
you can go and read those job descriptions on our website in more detail. And if you can download an application, print it out, fill it out, or there is an online application that you can submit. You can also come into our office and read the job descriptions in our office, and you can also get an application there as well.
Okay.
So
Is that unusual to have that many openings, or is that about normal for?
no,
what
it
you see?
is unusual. Sometimes we don't have any. Sometimes we might have 1 or 2, but for us to have 5
Yeah.
is pretty unusual. So
Okay. And as you said earlier, they're in all different aspects of the operation.
absolutely
Yeah. So that's go online and apply.
good opportunities for people.
Yeah.
CVE is a great place to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I hear.
Yes.
So that's good. Well, what else is happening? Is there anything else that we need to cover?
Think of anything. We still have home energy audits going on. If anybody's interested in a free home energy audit, then give us a call. We'll get you in contact with Green Metal Energy. They'll come out and see where you're losing heating and cooling, make some minor corrections to fix that, hopefully help you save some energy and some money. And one thing I was working on this morning was air filters.
Mm-hmm.
I was over at my mother-in-law's house yesterday, and she had us help her change her air filter. And it was really, really dirty.
Yeah.
But the wind's been blowing a lot, so there's a lot of dirt around. And so make sure you guys are changing those air filters once a month.
If you look at the air filter and it looks like it's bowed in, that's generally a sign that the fan is trying to suck in more air than's able to pass through the filter.
Yeah.
So that's a good time to change the filter.
So if you do have a dirty air filter, it just clogs up your system and it makes it less efficient. It could cause it to break down sooner. So that's a super, super easy step to keep your system running well, is to change those air filters out.
Yeah.
And you can go to filterchange.com, and they have a variety of filter sizes, a variety of filtration levels. They have them for dirt and allergen and pollen, and they have some that are, they're rated on a MERV rating.
Okay.
And so the higher the MERV rating, really the thicker really that thing is going to be. So, it's
The
really
more it traps.
Yes, it's just kind of your preference. But I know I order mine a year at a time. I'll order 12. And so I think shipping is free the last time I looked on the website. And I get them a year at a time. And then I get an email that tells me when I need to change them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that it always happens the day I get the email. Sometimes I put that off a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have that reminder, because the months go by
Yep.
super quick and you're like, I just changed that air filter.
Yeah.
But it's time again. So
It is. And then there's usually a place on some of them. They have an app. They think, well, if you're going to have an app and a smartphone, you put your date when you change them in the app. But you can always just get a Sharpie.
Right.
And just write it on there.
Write it on there, absolutely.
And then when you look at it and you go, well, I just changed that 3 months ago.
Right.
Right. As you say, people get busy. So those are little tips. And I noticed a lot of the filter folks now are actually leaving a spot where you can write the date on them to make it
absolutely.
helpful. So
yeah.
That's a good thing.
That stuff's important.
It is. So filters, Green Metal Energy.
Home energy audits.
Audits. 5 job openings.
5 job openings.
Okay.
Scholarships available. Yeah.
And we'll see if we can get some of the linemen in, because when it's windy like this, they probably crossing their fingers, making sure that
absolutely.
We don't have any issues today with the wind, or
yeah.
the last couple of days anyway.
Right. Yeah, the wind can do some damage for sure.
We had some guys out at one of our tower sites, and the lights flickered in the middle of the morning
Right.
yesterday, and that always makes you nervous when you're. Did I do something?
Right.
So, and one of our transmitters turned off when that happened,
Oh, okay.
and he was out there, and I said, well, and I don't know. Yeah, I can say this. I said, turn around. I said, you see the one with the blue doors? He said, yeah. And I said, you see the green button that says played on? He said, yeah. I said, if you don't mind, hit that button. I said, now, it may bark at you. And so he hit the button, and it came on. And he said, well, I heard the clunk. I said, then it didn't bark at you.
Oh, wow.
He says, it did. Well, I thought that was the bark. I said, no, if you'd have heard the bark, you'd be going out to the car to change your underwear right now.
Oh, no.
Well, it arcs is what it does.
Oh,
and it makes a loud
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
bang when it arcs, kind of like a gun going off
Right.
next to your head. And
Wow.
and I was told the same thing about, it's an older transmitter, and I was told the same thing. And the first time it went off, you prepare for it.
But not all the way.
Not all the way. And then when it arced for me one time, it's, whoa, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, they are crazy. But the linemen can probably tell stories about
Oh, I'm sure.
arcing
I'm
and
sure.
stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you see stories like the tornadoes going through New Orleans,
Right.
the power crews there have to work real hard to get power restored in that part of the world.
Absolutely. And I know a lot of co-ops and even the investor-owned utilities are really good when stuff like that happens to send people to go and help, just to get people with power sooner. So I know we've sent crews to different places before in my career at CVE to help when there's been natural disasters and things like that. So
Yeah. I just never picture New Orleans as being a
tornado zone.
Right. You picture Oklahoma or
Right.
Iowa, where I grew up, but not the French Quarter.
Right.
What are they doing down there? That's crazy. That's crazy. So hopefully everybody's okay. I think I heard there's been one reported death
Right.
from the storms, and hopefully that's it. Nothing else from that. So.
Right.
Well, good. Was there anything else we need to cover today?
I can't think of anything, but a good resource is always to go to our website at cvecoop.org, and it has all the information on all the job openings, scholarships, all of our energy efficiency programs, just history about the co-op. There's even a section in there on how to read your bill if you're new to the co-op, or even if you're not new to the co-op, and it might give you some suggestions on figuring out and knowing exactly what every little line means on your bill. So there's just a lot of resources and different things on that website. So it's a great website to go to.
I'd like to read about the government surcharges.
Well, we don't have any government surcharges.
Good.
Yeah,
Cell phones do,
right.
but not on the utilities.
No, not on the utility.
That's good. That's how it should be.
Right.
So. Well, thanks for coming in.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
All right. We'll see you next time.
Okay.
And thanks to